This is Jack Rice on the campaign trail, and the results are in the Potomac primaries. Obama has swept all three. So has John McCain. If we look at the Democrats first, because maybe this is the most significant, at least in the sense for them, Barack Obama has taken these three of Virginia, Washington, D.C., and Maryland. He took the previous five as well. His numbers are starting to rack up. I think what's most important here, however, is that we have to contemplate the visceral, not the academic, not what's going on in people's heads when they vote. We're talking about people's guts now, people's willingness to stick with a winner. And there's a perception, at least among some of the people I know on the Democratic side of the House, who are telling me that there is a perception that this is the guy. This is the guy that will take the nomination. This is the guy that can beat the Republicans. Now, there have been a couple of polls out there comparing him to John McCain versus Hillary Clinton to John McCain, and frankly, he has come out better in a couple of those polls as well. It's hard to say. If we look to the future for the Democrats, the next race is Wisconsin on the 19th. But that's not the big one, because most people assume that Obama could probably take that. Even Clinton has pulled back some of her resources. We have to look to March 4th. Again, we're talking about Texas and we're talking about Ohio. Both sides are racing right now for those two states. Actually, Clinton probably must win either of those states. My guess is that if Obama can sweep both of those states as well, I would put my money on Obama to win the nomination. If she takes those states, all bets are off. Then back to the superdelegates. You can see some of the previous reports talking about where they come from and what it means. John McCain, on the other side, also swept the three Potomac states of Virginia, Washington, D.C., and Maryland. For him, it's just about a deadlock. And yet, Mike Huckabee is still out there working it, still out there motivating that conservative right. But you know what? In some ways, that benefits John McCain, too. Because as the conservative right continues to drive towards a Mike Huckabee, what you're also seeing are those moderate Republicans, and maybe even some of the moderates themselves, looking at John McCain saying, maybe he isn't the conservative Republican, and therefore, maybe he doesn't scare me so much. We're going to continue following all of these races as they come down to the wire. This is Jack Rice on the campaign trail.